We're really lucky and privileged to have the beautiful Caroline Tshabalala here with us, and she's covered many tournaments, but this is Qatar, the one that everybody's been writing and talking about. What are your thoughts so far that you've been in this country?
Look, a lot of controversy, but as a South African and as Africa, we are used to that. Remember all of the controversy and all the talk surrounding the 2010 FIFA World Cup, the first on the African continent. We proved that. Thank you very much. We proved the world wrong. So it was no surprise to me that there were going to be lots and lots of questions. A first World Cup in a Middle Eastern nation, but once the football actually began, then the action or the focus started really, laying on what was happening on the field of play, which is how we like it. That's what we wanted. We just wanted the football to begin and for us to really just be surprised and astounded by some of the results. And we've had that. Lots and lots of surprises. And I think that this most certainly is going to be an historic World Cup. I am hoping that when it comes to it being an historic World Cup, that it certainly will be historic as well for a team on the African continent.
And South Africa's not here. Nigeria's not here. South Africa football fans are so passionate. Who are they going to be following, and what's the vibe back home in South Africa? What are they saying? Is the interest high? Because Supersport, in terms of African foot coverage, number one in Africa, one of the top in the world.
Oh man, there's lots and lots of excitement for Senegal. I mean, they are the African champions, and we saw what they did at AFCON. Fantastic stuff there. Even though their star is not in the tournament, now we're getting an opportunity to see other individuals that are so important in that team really shining. And of course, we've got a history. South Africa has a history, even in qualifying with Ghana. So I think there's a lot of affinity and sentimentality as well for the Black Stars. 2010 and you name it. So there's some excitement, I think, about, in particular, all the teams, but in particular the Black Stars, Senegal, look, all the teams, because Tunisia, Morocco, they've made us proud, managing to get those points on the board for Africa. But there is full support for all of the representatives that are here.
And then very finally, Ghana versus Portugal. I mean, what is your gut instinct? What do you feel about this game?
No, this is a really tough encounter. But I think Ghana will do well to get a point.
That's the general feeling.
Yeah, let's get a point, and I think that's really going to boost our confidence.
What will happen when Ghana wins?
Oh, if Ghana wins?
When Ghana wins.
When Ghana wins. I like that. Okay. When Ghana wins, lots and lots of celebrations, but I think it's going to be very important for us to keep our feet level on the ground and say good start, but we remain focused because there's still some tough teams that lay ahead in this group just as a start. So, yeah, but it'll be really good.
I said my last question, I lied. Uruguay, there's a revenge thing. It happened in South Africa. Ghana, Uruguay, the handball, Suarez, South Africans crying, Ghanaians crying. What's up with that?
Oh, man, South Africans crying for Bagana, as we called it. I think it's time for revenge. This is so divine. The CAF president was saying there's like some sort of divine intervention, reminding us of what happened in 2010. And now an opportunity for Ghana to get its own back. I think we'll be able to do it this time. We're going to have youth and a slightly older squad. I think youth is going to come out trumps this time around.
In terms of the fans' flavor, South Africa was one of the best. I was in Brazil with you, and it was a fantastic World Cup. Can Qatar match up to South Africa, Brazil, you think?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. There's just something about football on the African continent. We've got just a natural affinity for it. We've got the flair. We've got the excitement. I mean, it's in the motherland, of the beautiful game. So I think, we'll leave it there to say that 2010 was the best World Cup ever. It's going to be tough for Qatar to follow that up. But I think that, come on. South Africa 2010, that's forever going to be up there.
And on that note, I think we ended there. Thank you so much, Caro, and we wish you the very best.